Afternoon. This is Crocker's Crazy Living. Thank you for joining me. Today I am going to do some smoked chicken. Whoopsie. My phone is on a table that's kind of lopsided, so I hope I don't lose you. I want to mention something right off the get-go, and I really don't feel like I should have to defend myself on my own YouTube page. However, I did get kind of a rude comment when I did my my brisket at New Year's. I got a hater on there that was pretty rude and said that I didn't do anything right, and that wasn't the way I was supposed to season my stuff, and that was not the way I was supposed to smoke my meat. I have never claimed to be a professional at any smoking that I do here on my page. I am learning how to smoke foods from other people that claim that they are professionals on different YouTube channels. Just because I like the art of cooking food and I was fascinated by smoking the meats. So if you're somebody that doesn't agree with my methods and how I do stuff, share with me what you do. Maybe I will learn something different from you if you share how you do things with me. I would appreciate that. When it comes to cooking, barbecuing, and smoking, I feel like there's no set rules. There are certain triggers that you have to make sure you get to. You have to make sure you cook the meat properly. You have to make sure you get to a proper temperature. But as far as how you trim it, how you season it, and how you cook it, I don't feel that there is any one set method. I have watched several people with smoking, and they all do it differently. Some work better, some don't. So, with that said, I am going to show you how I do smoked chicken. I just went to the store, got a couple of nice, really big roasters here. I got my smoker all cleaned out. I have my drip pan full of water here. I'm going to put that in there. I have put several chunks of this hardwood chunk hickory. I just finished off what I had in my bag. I bet you I have 7 nice chunks in there. Now that might be too much wood, but that's what I'm using. So that's the way I'm doing it. And I appreciate everybody's comments. I really do. Comments, questions, I'll do my best. But, you know, everybody needs to be kind in this world. And I know that there are people out there that just like to be rude and be nasty to people. And that's not who I am. If there's anybody that doesn't like what I'm doing, don't watch me. Just turn it off, you know. But I am sharing how I do things. I am an individual, and I am showing how I have learned and how I go about doing stuff. All right, so I got my big chickens here. I got 3 nice sized onions that I just peeled and cut into quarters, and I'm going to put that in my chicken. I've already washed my chicken. Yes, I washed my chicken. Some people don't agree with that either, but I do it. And I'm just going to fill the cavities of these chickens with onion, because it doesn't need a lot on the inside, and the onion just kind of roasts in there, and it just gives it a good flavor. You can put anything inside. You can put other seasonings. You could put rosemary. You can put thyme in there. You can put garlic in there. You can put citrus in there. You can do anything you want. This is what I'm doing. All right, so I got my onions in there. Now I'm going to season it, and I always put the same rub on everything I do. I mean, I don't know why. I just kind of, my brain just kind of goes toward that. Let me get a wet towel. My brain just kind of goes toward what I know or what I have done in the past. Sometimes it's just a rub that really smells good to me, and I just keep using it over and over. But I got some different things today. I got the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse, and what's in here is salt, dehydrated onion, garlic, spices, bell pepper, red bell pepper that is, and a bunch of turmeric and a bunch of flavorings and different things, colors, and you know, the normal stuff that's in rubs. So I got the Buttery Steakhouse. It smells really good, and it smells good. That's what it looks like. We were at Bass Pro, and if you don't know, Bass Pro and Cabela's have combined forces, and I got their seasoning too. This is just SPG blend, which is salt, pepper, and garlic. That is it. Just something easy. It smells really good too, and that's what it looks like. So I'm going to start with this one. See if I can get it open. There we go. It opens from the side, and I'm not used to that. I'm always used to stuff that opens from the top. Okay, so I'm going to go get another tray. Hold on just a moment. All right, I got another tray here so I can sprinkle my seasoning and not put it back in this pan where the chicken has been making the pan wet. So I'm just going to sprinkle this all over. And I'm also going to open this one. This one opens from the side too. And I'm going to sprinkle this on this one as well. That's kind of nice. It's got the red pepper on there. I'm going to flip it over. Oh, my onion fell out. Get that back in there. A little bit of this SPG. It doesn't have a very small. See, these holes are kind of big. A lot of people just sprinkle it on with their fingers. Well, my fingers are wet right now, so I really don't want to do that. All right, so I got one. I'm going to do the other. I could probably get a different jar with a smaller, especially for the SPG, because it's not real coarse. The other one is chunky because it's got the dehydrated onions in it. I like to experiment with different seasonings too, you know? I know I always like to use the same stuff, but it's chicken, so we're going to just go with this and see how it is. All right. All right, so I got my 2 chickens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on my rack. I'm going to light my fire. I put one chicken on one rack, and then I put the other chicken on a different rack. All right, hang on, I'm gonna go rinse my fingers. So I'm going to bring you over to my smoker so you can see what it looks like inside. Let me turn my camera around. All right, so here's my smoker. Here's my chickens. I do like to put my drip pan right here. So therefore my chickens have to go up on the next one. I don't want this rack down here. Well, I guess I could move it because sometimes it's hard to get the chickens out. If one gets done before another, hard to get it out. But I'm gonna move it. We'll move it down. All right, so now the chicken is moved down. No, I think I rinsed this towel out, but I'm gonna dry it out. I'm gonna move it down. I'll show you again. So there's the chickens. They take about, get out of there, fly. They take about 4 or 5 hours to cook. And then of course I'm gonna temp it with my temperature. I'm not gonna hook up my Bluetooth on these because chickens are easy to do. It's usually when you have a big piece of meat, like a great big piece of pork or a brisket, that you really want to put your probes in it and kind of watch the temperature of the internal temperature of your meat. But chickens, I don't feel like I have to do that. So now the one's going to drip on the other, and then they'll drip down into the drip pan. So I'm going to get my fire going. All right, I have to go get my, hold on, I gotta go get my fire starter. Okay, I got my lighter, and I'm gonna go ahead and light it. Turn my gas on would help. My fire indicator is backwards on my machine. I don't know what happened when it got put together, but where it says it should be high, it's actually low. It's kind of like the dial is backwards. So I got my smoker lit. It is hot out here already. There's just a tiny, tiny cool breeze down here in Florida. Very tiny, but my table's in the shade. My smoker's trying to be in the shade. And it's just hot. And this is the middle of April. I got sweat in my eyes. So, okay, that's it. These chickens will be done in about 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. I'm thinking 5 to 6 hours. So by 6 or 7 tonight, we'll have smoked chicken for dinner. If it's, hoping it's done by 6. It's, what is it now, noon? Something like that, 12:30. So 5:30, 6 o'clock, we should have smoked chicken. So I will take a picture of the smoked chicken when it comes out and post a picture to the community tab on my page. So at least you can see how it turned out. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. I would appreciate that, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Please be kind. And If you like my page and you like what you see and what I'm doing, and you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below. Give me a thumbs up. Share me with your friends. I would appreciate the exposure. And I will see you another time on Crocker's Crazy Living. Thank you for joining today. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.